While there are many avenues of paint application and modeling, whether it is airbrushing, spray cans, or brushing, paints used in these methods fall into one of three major types. These types are acrylics, enamels, and lacquers. It is important to understand their individual characteristics and the distinctions between the three to understand how they relate to one another when combined, in order to prevent unfortunate paint catastrophes and maximize your project's potential. Placing paints onto a project in an incorrect order can cause base coats to reactivate and mix with top coats, resulting in undesired effects and muted colors. Acrylics are water-soluble when wet, but adopt some water-resistant qualities after drying. Soap and water are sufficient to clean up equipment after applying an acrylic. Acrylic paint dries in about 20 minutes and cures in 24 hours. Acrylics tend to be the most fragile of the three paint types when dry, being prone to damage or scratching. Acrylics should only be used as a base coat if you plan to exclusively use acrylics for the entire project. Isopropyl alcohol, which can be purchased in grocery stores or pharmacies, can be used to strip dry acrylics from plastics. Enamels are oil-based paint that is highly resistant to water. Mineral spirits should be used to clean brushes or tools after use. It takes around 2 to 3 hours to dry, with a 24 to 48 hour curing time. Enamels tend to be glossy and strong when cured and are resistant to damage. It is important to note that Gundam markers are enamel-based. Enamels can be used as a base coat as long as only acrylics or enamels are placed on top. Purple Power can be used to strip dry enamels from plastics. A link to Purple Power products will be provided in the description below. Lacquers are the strongest and most toxic of the three paint types, resistant to water and many solvents, usually requiring a lacquer thinner to clean affected tools. Any use of lacquers or lacquer thinners should be done in a well-ventilated area with respiratory protection in place. Lacquers dry very quickly, usually under an hour depending on conditions, and cure within 24 hours. Lacquers can be used as the base coat in any situation as they are very durable and resilient to other types of paint. It is important to reiterate that the aggressive nature of lacquers make it incompatible with base coats other than lacquers. Lacquer thinner is also recommended to strip painted plastic, which it will do very quickly, around 10 minutes. It is advised to monitor the project closely and if necessary use a toothbrush or similar device to aid in the process and reduce exposure time. A link to a recommended lacquer thinner will be provided in the description below. Tamiya spray cans come in three different types: TS, PS, and AS. TS and AS are synthetic lacquers, which are safe for Gunpla models. However, PS is designed for polycarbonate plastic found in the gas-powered RC racing and contain chemicals that will destroy the plastic in Gunpla models. Please be aware of this distinction to avoid a tragic outcome. One can easily decipher which paint is which by looking at the top of the can, where there will be a PS, AS, or TS followed by a number which denotes the color. This helpful chart outlines the different types and compatibility amongst each paint type, and pausing the video is recommended to take a screenshot for reference. Please note the vertical column is the base coat of paint that you have initially applied to your project. The horizontal row is the top that is applied over the base coat and if it is compatible. Notice the yellow indicator over the acrylic base coat / enamel top coat. The reason for this is that there are some enamels that will safely work over an acrylic base coat, but there is no solid reference to ensure that the combination that you might wish to attempt will safely coexist. If you are planning to try an enamel over an acrylic, it is highly advised that you first test compatibility on a runner to prevent damaging a work in progress. Thank you for watching. Please like, comment, and subscribe so that we can create more 5 Minute Gundam content.